Hello, I'm Mukwa Chirispa. I'm going to take you through a discussion. And the discussion topic is discuss the role of land tenure system on food production in Africa, majorly in Kenya. Discuss the role of land tenure system on food production in Africa, majorly Kenya. First, we have to know what is land tenure system. We have to know what is land tenure system. Land tenure system is a legal regime in which land is owned by an individual. It is a legal regime in which land is owned by an individual. It also determines who can use the land, for how long, and under what condition. It also determines who can use the land, for how long, and under what condition. Before we go far, let us look at the types of land tenure system. Let us look at the types of land tenure system just to know them. Number one, we have private ownership land tenure. We have private ownership land tenure. This one is owned by an individual. Then we have tenancy land tenure. We have tenancy land tenure. That is number two. Then number three, we have customership land tenure. We have customership land tenure. Number four, we have state ownership land tenure. State ownership land tenure. After knowing the types of land tenure systems that we have, we are going to look at the features of the land tenure system, just to be familiar with what we're talking about. Probably some of us have met these organizations, but they really don't know. So let us look at the features of the land tenure system. Features for an ideal land tenure system. Features for the ideal land tenure system. Number one, the limits of cultivation process must be clearly specified. The limits of cultivation process must be clearly specified. Let's say a farmer must really specify the process that he or she is going to use. Number two, the cultivator of the land should possess a definite and permanent right over his land. The cultivator of the land should possess a definite and permanent right over his land. This should be done just to prevent wrangles, maybe somebody else claiming the land after maybe a cultivator has cultivated on the land. So this person should have the right over his land. Number two, rent should be collected from the cultivators at responsible rates. Rent should be collected from the cultivator at responsible rates. Number four, fixation of rents on land should be flexible. Fixation of rents on lands should be flexible. This will help the cultivators or those who have rented to adjust. This will help them to adjust with the changes that might be made in the future. Number five, farmers should be given the full rights to transfer the ownership of the land. Farmers should be given the full rights to transfer the ownership of the land. This is maybe somebody is no longer interested in farming, and this person wants to transfer the ownership to another person who is interested. So they should be given the right to do this. They should not be stopped. Number six, inequalities in the distribution of land should be reduced to the minimum. Inequalities in the distribution of land should be reduced to the minimum. After knowing the features of an ideal land tenure system, now we want to look at the importance, which are as well the same as the advantages. or roles. Let me say roles because the question was discuss the role. Now let's say the roles. What are the roles of the land tenure system? Number one role is locating actual owner. Locating actual owner. Actually, these people, or let me say organization, that the people who are to locate the actual owner of the land. Development of agriculture. They help in developing agriculture in areas maybe when somebody has brought an idea of what he or she want to farm, they help in developing. Another one, help the farmers to establish a link between the cultivator and the government. These people actually they link the government and the cultivator. You know, some farmers are at the ground and reaching the higher authorities might be difficult. So these are the people who will link the government and the cultivators. Another one, it makes the ownership of the land more secure and permanent. Makes the ownership of the land more secure and permanent. They will help the farmers to secure their lands and help them maybe find the details of owning the land permanently so that they can use it anytime they want to cultivate. It also helps in developing agriculture. Help in developing agriculture, thus giving the cultivators, or rather farmers, the urge to continue cultivating. This will be the end of our discussion today, and thank you for listening and watching this video.